Hey people, that's my brand, liquid. It's my Pepsi. Got to have it. Dr. Pepper. Well, people, this is your blind buddy. I'm coming here again. I said, tell you what. When you sit in a room like I do, when you just talk. And when I get the notion to talk, I just talk. And I got my record button, I got my record buddy, and I'm your blind buddy. And this one here, man, I call it, inheriting incoherently stupid behavior is not a grand junction. A lot of people looking at, what in the world is he talking about? I said it like this here, so I can talk to you in a manner to where you understand what I am saying. You have to be able to get on proper standards and be able to articulate in certain manners to where certain people will understand that you're not stupid. As well as being able to still be whatever you want to call it. But like, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Let me tell you something. See, talking in a manner to where people will try to stereotype. You understand what I'm saying? And this stereotype, people are incoherently doing these things and not realize it's stupid. In a place where the country brought you here to stereotype you. You understand what I'm saying? Over here we call it comedy. We laugh at you. Why would a country bring you to a place where they just gonna laugh at you? You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And then tell you, chalk it up. You know what I mean? These incoherently stupid behaviors are being inherited. So when you inherit these things, that means you make it grow, you help it grow. Because if you participate in a behavior unwillingly and unknowingly, then you are incoherent. You are asleep. You are asleep to what's going on, and you are inheriting a stupid behavior.
And it's not of grand juncture. And because it is not of grand juncture, it is why you're categorized for the junctions.
Yeah. I speak in real time, people, and I speak in real, true artifacts. And this ain't no opinionated stuff, Everybody can attest to what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? If you're over here from another country, then you know. Everyone got you picking at your own culture. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But go to talking about theirs and watch to see what happens. They'll cancel you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know who I'm talking about. Cause, I asked this question, man, I'm like, why in the world do we have everybody from every country that we at war with over here in the country? Yeah? We at war with every country, and we got citizens from every country over here in the country where we warring with their country. You understand what I'm saying? Incoherently stupid behavior. Somebody inherited some incoherently stupid behaviors. You understand where I'm coming from now? When we go to talking about incoherently stupid behaviors, man, you come over here and go to acting like, it's in the Bible. A lot of people take it out of context. And guess what? You can see why people take it out of context too once I say what I'm fixing to say. And if they say when in Rome, who do you act like?
Do as.
Or who do you do as?
The Romans.
When in Rome, you do as the Romans. And guess what? People come over here in this country and do as the Americans. And who can say they really an American? I know I can. My people, that's all I've ever known. And I ain't talking about going back, I can go back generations on top of generations on top of generations. So my people ever known was over him. So when I see somebody of another cultural descent over here, I'm like, well, you're not from here, man. You know what I mean? The Native Americans don't even like people that look like me no more because of what's been expounded upon them, incoherently inheriting stupid behavior. You're adopting these behaviors and you're hating the very place that you come from. You understand what I'm saying? Inheriting incoherently stupid behavior. You know what I mean? I had to get on here and tell you, man. When it comes to maps like these things are profound. If you from, this message it's for the immigrants, man. You know, you ought to be insulted. If anything, you ought to be insulted. Rather than sit around and try to find some
Grand juncture.
about your very existence being belittled by people that don't think nothing of you. You just something to replace what won't do what they want anymore. You know what I mean? This is what every, if you from another country, this is what you don't know about people that look like me. That's actually got generations of people from this country. You know what I mean? Where you come from, just because you were born here, you're a new generation kid. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't care how many of your people you say come over here on a boat. I don't remember no boats. So, I can tell you my history, and I can tell you my great-great-grandmother. I know history, my history. Yeah. And a lot of it don't line up. So I just get on and I tell the truth, man. I had to go and find out. See, this country got a bad habit of people that look like me. See, what they call, I'm going to just go ahead and say, what they call Ians over here look like me. But when they bring people from Nigeria and Cambodia and Ethiopia over here, like people like Michael Blackson and what's his name? Godfrey. When you put them two people up against somebody that look like me or somebody that look like Jamie Foxx or Dave Chappelle or Cat Williams, you can tell who originated from this country. You know what I mean? But this country will have white people will tell you all of us look alike. Simply because we black. We what they call black. We're not considered indigenous. We're indigenous. I'm indigenous. You know what I mean? Michael Blackson and them are not indigenous. They just what white people over here call black. And they treat us all the same if you look like anything dark skinned. Unless you come from a country that's got some major money. Like Indians. Indians are dark skinned, but they got money. And they'll tell you over here, the Indians will tell you they black here. But I know you ain't, bro. See, you don't know the idea of what black is here. Black is poor. You got money. You understand what I'm saying? The Mexicans, they done adopted the whole white lifestyle. They done started trying to change their whole scene. I just speak the truth, man. Don't get mad. You entertaining the devil. And you can't call it God, man. You can't call it God. This is what God wants you to understand. You ain't going to be able to, he's not going to let you attach him to what you're doing. My Asian brothers and sisters, I love my Asians. I ain't even going to lie to you. I love my Asian people. You know what I mean? They may not think too much of me because of what they done heard. I done talked to them. They don't like black people because of what white people do to them when they come over here. They don't respect them. They put them in a neighborhood where they done talk crap about them, and then they treat them, then they get them mistreated, unless they got money. You know what I'm saying? Have them the only way they sell to us, people that look like me. Cultural. See, this is a truth about that people's probably scared to say. I ain't scared to say it, man. You know what I mean? What am I gonna be scared for? It's the truth. It's the truth. You know, people, white people. When I say white people, people don't even know that consists of Latino, that consists of blacks, that consists of Nigerians, that consists of Norwegians, that consists of Ukrainians. You know. But you ask the Caucasian people, they can tell the difference between Russians, Swedish. You tell them, say, that's a white man. They'll tell you, no, that's a Russian. Am I right, Stacey?
Mm-hmm.
You can tell the difference.
Mm-hmm.
But when somebody like me see, we're going to see just a white person. This is what white society wants you to see as the color wheel. You know what I mean? This is how they separate the color wheel. Because now everybody know what black looks like because black looks like me. You understand what I'm saying? But that's why when people that's darker than me come from other countries, they'll tell you they are Ethiopian, or they African, or they Nigerian. I done talked to people from a lot of cultures, man. And even the women that come over here, they got their sayings for them too. They call them white chocolate. It's all this little stuff that you don't know that go on behind the scenes. All this race probing. This stuff's thawed under the skin as a scab, man. So if you over here in this country thinking that you living on freedom, you come over here on a racist boat. Racing, trying to get away from something that was in your country. Because to find freedom here, you must have been captive somewhere else. You understand what I'm saying? Now, the freedom that you think you get, when you come over here and you find out it ain't nothing but a trick, then what you gonna, it's gonna be the same way when you get caught in hell. Only difference is, at least here you can turn around and go back. You better be trying to turn around and go back the right way instead of continuing down a path that ain't gonna do nothing but, when your body ceases to exist, you're gonna, traveling across country, across the world is gonna be the last thing that's gonna happen to you. And I'm just speaking on the real, man. I mean, you ain't got to believe me. It's in the book. Go take a look. And you ain't got to go to the end of the rainbow. Just keep just ask and it shall be given. The knowledge is there. The knowledge is on the inside of you. All you got to do is ask for it and be sincere. Don't take the Lord's name in vain when you ask for knowledge, because the knowledge will come to you. If you take it in vain, then you're asking God to give you knowledge that you ain't serious about obtaining and keeping near to you. This is taking the Lord's name in vain. You know what I mean? So, I get these little notes and these little notions and these things that come out, man, because I know, like I said, my father is outstanding. And these things that come out of me is things that we all need so we can live in his house. You know what I mean?
I do.
You got to know how to live in the Father's house. And that's why I try to tell people, man, just hear the stuff I'm saying, because all of it's good, because the Father is teaching me. The Spirit is teaching me how to live in the Father's house, because that's what we're going to need to learn how to do. And you learn that in the flesh, because you can't arrive at a place and start learning. It's best to learn while you're here. Start, so when you leave here, you'll know where you're going. Rather than standing somewhere waiting on a chance to see if you got one. You know what I mean? Because life gonna continue, whether you believe it or not. And it's all up to you where it continue at. I'm just here trying to help people make a different choice than the one that you done made. Cause the world, the decision to follow this world and this religion and this belief is on a path of destruction. And I'm here to tell you. I can't tell you no stronger. And I wanted to come up here, man, and give y'all some knowledge on this stop inheriting incoherently stupid behavior. You know, there's a lot of things to go along with that. You know, I meant to stay focused on it, but you know.
I'll be back.
You know what I mean? It'll probably come back.
If it have a part two, if it don't, then it mean I went on to something else. But these incoherently stupid behaviors, man, let them go, man. And start paying attention. If you incoherent means you're not paying attention to what's going on around you. You know what I mean? Start paying attention to these behaviors and see where they're gonna lead you down the road. You know what I mean? Hanging with the fellas and people got behaviors that you know are questionable. If somebody's behaviors are questionable, then what the hell are you still hanging around something that you got a question for? And then you don't ask the question. You just continue on with it. I guess that'll sum that up. I'll let you know. You're following something incoherently and you're being stupid by doing so. It's gonna lead you to a place, where you're gonna end up looking stupid and wishing you hadn't. And I don't care if you don't like the word stupid, because that's what stupid is. Stupid is a word for a reason. It's got to have somebody attached to it. So if you don't want to be called stupid, don't let the word attach itself to you. And being incoherent will get it attached to you. Especially if you let somebody talk you into inheriting it. Doing what you see somebody else do. That's inheriting stupid ass behavior. Cause one would have got in trouble, two or more can get in trouble for the same thing. You inherit what you hang around. Whether you coherent about it or not. Whether you know it or not. Yeah, you'll be classified. This here your blind buddy, man. We'll catch y'all on the flip when we got some more. Dig it.